سالكا سبل المعالي مخلصا ترجو من الرحمن رفعة منزلي شمر.
Fleeing from fate to fate. 40 Ahadith on contagion and pandemics by Mufti Muhammad Taha Karan. Chapter 1. Contagion. Hadith number 3. Of diseased camels and healthy camels. عن أبي هريرة رضي الله تعالى عنه قال: قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: لا يورد ممرض على مصح. رواه Muslim. Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala anhu narrates that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, do not bring diseased camels into contact with healthy camels. Narrated by Imam Muslim. This hadith is one of several which provides foundation for the partial and secondary affirmation of physical causes. As stated, this affirmation acknowledges the phenomenon of effects resulting from causes, but adds two important dimensions. The causal relationship is not one of necessity, where every physical cause must produce its effects with clockwork regularity and permanence. Behind and above the level of physical causation lies true causation, which is causation by Allah. As long as the first consideration does not smother out the second, there is no harm in affirming physical causation. This is what the hadith does. Do not mix sick and healthy camels, for in the ordinary and mundane physical course of affairs on which the world operates, this might well lead to illness in the healthy camels as well. But do not for a moment believe that this apparent physical cause is the ultimate cause of disease. The creator of disease at all levels is none other than Allah. The duty to restore balance. This is the fine balance which Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam established between the physical world of cause and effect and the truth of unseen dimensions. Once established, however, this balance will not forever remain undisturbed. When it does get upset, the duty of restoring it devolves upon the ulama of the ummah. In the case of this specific hadith, the balance was restored by Sayyidina Abu Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. It is recorded in Sahih Muslim that Abu Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu would always transmit this hadith together with the hadith that negates contagion. However, a time came when he absolutely refused to transmit that hadith, restricting himself only to this hadith of the camels. When reminded of it by some of his closest pupils, he actually grew angry and pointedly refused, leaving them draw the erroneous conclusion that he had either forgotten the hadith negating contagion or that it had become abrogated. May Allah's mercy be upon Sayyidina Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala anhu and his pupils. He had neither forgotten nor was there any abrogation. If anything, Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala anhu had become aware of an imbalance that overemphasized divine causation at the expense of created causation. And this refusal to transmit the one hadith was his attempt at restoring the balance established by Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. The obligation of restoring balance whenever it is lost or upset continues to rest upon the shoulders of the ulama of the ummah.
شمر وكن للعلم دوما طالبا لا تيأسن ففيه عذب المنهل